What's going on, guys? It's Khalif, Fat Guy Skinny Wallet, and you can tell from the title of the video, I'm taking a little turn as far as my diet is concerned. Sherry-Ann and I are starting an elimination diet today. It's Thursday, I think it's April 24th. And what that really is kind of like the name implies. We're going to be eliminating certain foods, food types from our diet over the next month. The plan really calls for 21 days. We're doing a month. And then reintroducing them one at a time to see if they have any adverse effects on our health. And if so, then we'll determine if we still should eat them, in moderation, or eliminate them completely. So, a lot of you know that Sherry-Ann deals with certain, ailments, and some of them have been linked to, food sensitivities. Also, I have Crohn's disease. I don't think anyone knows that, really, because I don't talk about that too much. And that's also been linked to, and when I say linked, it's kind of anecdotal. I mean, you don't have a lot of studies showing this, but you just have people reporting that they remove gluten from their diet and, certain things happen, or they stop eating aged cheese or processed meats, and, they stop getting migraines, or, things like that. So, it's worth a shot. We're not looking for any miracle, but if there's anything that could be making a situation worse, then we want to avoid doing it. So, if you look in the description box below, you'll see a link to a blog post that Sherry-Ann actually wrote, giving all the details of the diet, where we got it from. Actually, I'll link to the book as well. There's a book written called Clean, and when his doctor talks about he lays out a plan to eliminate these foods. And it also gives a list of all the foods we can and can't have. And so I could try to remember some of them now, but obviously that's a more complete list. We can't have any dairy. So, and that may not sound like much. Like, oh, you just can't drink milk and eat cheese. But it's much worse than that. We can't have eggs either. And I use Greek yogurt and cottage cheese as a protein source, both of them. And I'll make ice cream out of it. I'll use them as a base for other things, throw them in smoothies. So I can't have cottage cheese, can't have Greek yogurt. I can't have my eggs. And if you guys watch any of our farm hauls, we buy eggs from the local farm, and we get 8 to 10 dozen at a time for 1 month. So I have eggs almost daily, and so that's going to be a huge hit for me there. We also can't have any gluten, can't have beef, can't have pork. We don't eat pork anyway, so that's fine. And we can't have bananas, we can't have strawberries. He used the term nightshades. I don't even know what that means. So any food that falls in that category we can't have. But yeah, we can't have strawberries, can't have bananas, can't have tomatoes. So things like that. So there's a lot of these foods that we, eat on a regular basis that we can't have. Ground beef, a big one for me. But we can have bison, we can have lamb, we can have wild game. So if we have chicken, it has to be organic, which we try to do anyway. So yeah, those are the main things that I remember. But everything is in that link. And let me just say this. There's nothing wrong with any of those foods. I'm not one of these people who feels like, and of course, sugar was considered processed sugar. So, I don't even remember how they termed that. But anyway, I'm not one of these people who believes that certain things, for the most part, need to be avoided. I think fried foods will probably be the thing that is most universally detrimental. But as far as the other things, I think it's a case by case basis. I don't think that anyone can say if you eat this as a human, then you're going to have bad health, or you're going to do this to yourself. It depends on your body and your body's sensitivity to certain things. If somebody who's lactose intolerant or even has a whey allergy drinks milk, then they're going to run into a lot of problems, where I can drink it and I'm fine. So that doesn't mean milk is bad. Milk is bad for them because their body can't tolerate it. So none of these foods am I saying, and I don't even think this doctor is saying, who wrote the book, all these foods are bad necessarily, but these are things that have been identified as causing health problems for people, and when they remove them from their diet, a lot of times the problems go away completely, or they're diminished greatly. So that's what we're looking for. And I guess the biggest thing is, we don't know how we're going to do this yet with the logistics, if Sherry Ann's going to use her channel, or it's all going to be here. But we are going to document this daily, so there'll be daily videos, and also I'll be writing on the blog daily, but I probably won't publish daily because I don't think people want to get an email every day with a paragraph about my eating from the previous day. So I'll probably post it every few days, but I'll write in it every day and just publish it, maybe even once a week, something like that. But anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. But if you do, first go read the blog post. Go read the links that are in the blog post that have some more information, and then come back and let me know if you have any questions. Because if you do and are written there, I may just give you the link and say, hey, it's a paragraph about it here. That explains it better than I could. So yeah, that's it. Again, guys, if you have any questions, or if you've done this yourself, leave a comment below. Let me know how it went, and what you learned. Some people learn, hey, I have no problem with any of these foods, so the cause may be something else. And some people learn they can't eat 80% of the foods they used to. So let me know how it worked out for you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not already. Share this with anybody that you think may benefit from it, and I'll talk to you guys next time.